Coronavirus. I'm kidding. What's up, guys? Cisco here, and I totally forgot that we didn't do a where chapter, like at all, like nothing where. And where is actually the most exciting chapter that we can actually do, because obviously this is a travel, YouTube channel, and it's going to be a social media network that is going to gear towards giving back to you guys travel, trips, experiences. So it is the where, I think, is a very important chapter that we didn't touch on, and like I said, slipped my mind. I'm a dad and everything else, so it kind of, things slip through the cracks sometimes. So where is important. Oh, another thing, like always, please, like, subscribe, thumbs up, comment, activity on the channel. The more activity there is, the more you guys can click on, the things that are on the channel, even if it's an ad, even if it's a link, even if you don't buy anything, even if you don't do anything with it. Remember, it's just clicks. What this whole business is based on is your clicks, and advertisements, pretty much just putting something in front of your face so that they feel like they actually went ahead and were able to perhaps persuade you towards whatever their advertisement is. Nothing requires you to buy anything or to spend money of any sort. It's just maybe a click, maybe a view, something of the sort. So once again, click on everything in this channel, because the more activity there is, especially with the ads, the more revenue we get back, and the more revenue it is to go ahead and book those amazing trips for you guys, and we can have life experiences. So where? Oh, this is the first time I think you guys see me without a hat and glasses on. Yeah, I look like a semi-normal person. Where? Where are we gonna go? Well, where kind of depends on how much revenue we made within that month. Like I said, at the current moment, the channel is in an infant stage. We're growing it little by little, and where is going to depend on how much money we make. In the very beginning, it's going to be a little bit of money, and hopefully as you, the community, keep it growing and growing and growing, and telling people and telling your friends, and they tell their friends, etc., we can get to somewhere really, really big. But the where kind of depends, on the budget, but obviously in the very beginning, I can see it being something like, okay, I'm based out of Florida, so it could be, somebody that we go ahead and go from Florida to, let's say, Charleston. Charleston is a cool, really, really cool city. In North Carolina, I've heard about it. It's amazing. Or we go to San Antonio. San Antonio, Texas, from what I hear, is a cool city. There's a lot of things to do. It's a vibrant town, great food, great atmosphere, great drinks, etc. Or we can go to as things start growing and growing, we start going to larger major cities like LA. We can go to LA and check out things that have to do there. And as the channel grows too, I want to go ahead and start maybe gearing it towards certain events, etc., like LA Fashion Week or New York Fashion Week, or let's say there's a premiere in LA that somebody is a big The Rock fan. If we can get the channel big enough that we can actually go ahead and go to one of these things, it would be the context of that month would be geared towards seeing the movie premiere for the biggest rock fan or something of the sort. That's an example, obviously. And then I eventually want to get it to where we can do things that pull at heartstrings, because like I said, I want to go ahead and turn this channel into something that's a feel-good vibe for YouTube. I feel like there's a lot of channels that are funny and entertainment, and there's another side to YouTube that's very sexy, and people watch it because they want to see somebody that's hot or attractive. But I really don't feel like there's a feel-good channel on YouTube where you see a lot of things that go ahead and make you feel really human. So I saw on the news that there was a gentleman that lived in Florida, and he had come from Hawaii, and because of obviously the amount of money that it takes from one end of the country to get to the other end of the country, which is Hawaii, he hadn't been able to go ahead and see his mom in over 15 years. How amazing would it be if we could, like, you know, find these people and be able to just give them that chance to reunite with family, reunite, you know, with their connections. Not just that, obviously, it's not just going to be, like I said before, the lottery is at random, and once in a while would I like to go ahead and do something that's, like, you know, for somebody particularly? Yes, I think that would be amazing. But like I said, mostly it's just going to be a trip lottery. Not mostly, majority of the time it's going to be a trip lottery, a trip raffle, a trip contest where, you know, anybody goes ahead and wins it. So like I said, the only thing that you need to go ahead and do is subscribe to the YouTube channel. When I go ahead and leave the post on Instagram in regards to, like, hey, you know, like, the contest for this month is happening now and this is where we're going, and people go ahead and leave me, like, you know, a comment on Instagram. And obviously too, you know, you have to be, you know, enrolled in Instagram. You have to be following us on Instagram. And like I said before, there is going to be new ways and other ways that that are going to go ahead and allow you to go ahead and put in another little ticket into the raffle ticket situation by joining our Patreon or our GoFundMe. I was thinking about setting up also like a Venmo account that might be able to go ahead and help that way. Like I said, this is all just a way to go ahead and generate like, you know, income so that I can go ahead and give back to you guys 51% of that income in regards to trip. And remember, it's gonna be something that's gonna be like small and stupid and insignificant, like $1, $2, $3. But if you really think about it, if you have 1,000 views or if you have 1,000 subscribers and everybody throws you like $1, that's $1,000 right there. That's a $500, like, you know, like chunk of money that can be thrown into the trip already. It's all about the little things that eventually start adding up to something really, really big. So like I said, it's all about your support. It's all about what you can give. Obviously, we'll, like, you know, what I want to promote and generate first of all and mostly is like the free option. So where, like I said, where depends on you guys, and where it's also going to be a participation between both like, you know, parties, me and you guys. Where is going to be decided as a community as a whole, but obviously, like, you know, where we want to go to places that are going to be active. There's going to be stuff to do. You know, the other day I was thinking, like, you know, like, how cool would it be, like, let's say if we end up going to, like, I don't know, Chicago, if there was like a, you know, Chicago's hottest wings, and we go and do, like, you know, like the Chicago's hottest wings, like, challenge and stuff like that. Things like that, like, you know, like I said, are feel good, funny moments that can be posted on Instagram, on YouTube, and people, like, you know, like to watch. You know what I'm saying? I think that the formula of a successful YouTube channel is the fact that, like, you know, it's as interactive as possible with their viewing community, and so I want to go ahead and do that. Eventually, as the channel grows, and I hope it grows, and I hope it becomes like something big, and obviously that depends on you guys. You know, it becomes more like of an international thing. Like, you know, like, let's go to, like, I don't know, Lima, Peru, and Machu Picchu, Peru, or like, let's go see, like, you know, the Eiffel Tower, or let's go to, like, you know, Rome. Let's go, you know, take baths with, like, elephants in Singapore, or I don't know, I think it's Singapore or Malaysia or Philippines, or one of those countries down in Southeast Asia. Or let's go do a humanitarian effort and try to help out, like, you know, what's going on in the fires in Australia. Or, you know, let's go whale watching in the North Atlantic, you know, stuff like that. Like I said, this is basically what I'm asking you guys, is to think big with me and dream big with me. That's the whole thing. Dreaming big is huge, but like I said, nothing moves if it's not via a community. You know, if we don't do it as a community, none of this is going to happen. None of this is going to grow. You know, you need to think that, you know, a lot of people just don't dream big, and that's the issue. You got to think about Amazon. Amazon was something that started off as a dream, and it became huge. The guy Bezos and stuff like that, for about 20 years, was building this dream of, you know, getting consumers and people the stuff that they would actually need straight to their house. you know. And back in those days, everybody wanted to take a look at what they were buying. They wanted to feel it, they wanted to touch it, they wanted to try it on, etc., etc. And now what happens is that, you know, you get it right away and you don't care. You don't care to see it. You just want to see it on a screen and that's it. But that was a dream originally. So this guy legitimately spent the first 20 years of his life building this dream and going ahead and dreaming big and not giving up on it. And, you know, people joined him and they dreamed with him and they helped him out. And after 20 years, he became just regularly competitive. Like, you know, he was just a regular website. And then within like a 10-year period, it grew up and it blew up. And now he is the richest man in the world, you know? So that's what I'm asking. I'm asking that you guys dream big with me, because the actual where of where this channel goes, the sky is the limit. You guys are the ones that dictate that. You guys, with your likes, with your follows, with you sharing this information with your loved ones and your friends and everything else, you guys are going to dictate where we go, where we end up, where is the channel we grow, where is the channel we travel to, where is super exciting and it's super amazing, and it's a possibility that is huge. So wherever you guys want. All right. I've noticed throughout this whole, you know, episode that I've been saying, you know. Maybe that's gonna be the first catchphrase that I put on a shirt, you know, or, you know, again, or etc., etc., etc. I say that a lot too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think this is the last time that we're actually going ahead and having this, like, what, when, where, how, who. I always forget why. You know, chapters. And like I said, I hope you decide to join this revolution. I hope that you allow me to be the creator that you guys really need out there, which is a creator that's going to give back and is not going to forget that it was you that put me in the place and in a situation that perhaps allows me to go ahead and help you guys out. So you guys are the driving force here. Wherever you decide to take us. Thank you guys. And like always, your clicks are powerful.